Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the disgusting Mortar bait deck. I'm committed to learning this because I just don't think it's going to get nerfed, and it's a very strong deck. Even if you're playing against Golemn triple spell, you can generally win it as long as they don't have Electro Dragon, because you do have Rascals and those get melted by the Electro Dragon. Check out this deck for easy 12 wins, or pushing up the ladder. Alright, so we got a game against Demolition. We're going to be saucing out a good luck here. We'll see what's up. See what's good, man. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang at the river, and he is not going to respond to it. He's going to go in for his own Mega Minion in the back, and then he goes in for a Barbarian Barrel. So after we see Barbarian Barrel and we end up seeing a Mega Minion, this could very well be a tank deck. I kind of want to support that. Okay, never mind. He's going to go in for an Adventurous Baby Dragon to slaughter our Dark Goblin mercilessly. And since he just uses just used the poison, he uses Baby Dragon, he's definitely going to have to NATO here. So I'm going to go and separate my Miner from the bats, so then he can't NATO everything together. What do you want to NATO? Yeah, so he has to NATO that back and not hit the Miner. Very good for us. Also, if I NATO'd in front, he would be able to hit everything and pull it forward, and that would just be horrible. He's in a situation where he's going to have Golemn. Triple spell, probably. I'm just going to go in for a Mortar. Make sure that he has to spend Elixir. And then I want to go in for a shallower Dark Goblin that he's not able to hit with the Barbarian Barrel. If I go for Bar Barrel here, if I go for it, higher up, it'll just give him too much value. I can't do that. It's not good for me. We actually got a Kobe shot again. This is brilliant for us. Yeah, so he goes in for the Bar Barrel, as expected. Now I can Goblin Gang here. I just need to kill those bats. Those bats are the primary issue here. We go for my own sequence of bats, and we're fine. I am in a pretty decent situation. He's already used his Bar Barrel. He's used his Golemn. Could actually cycle back to another Mortar before he's back to anything. But I just want to go in for a Miner because we're going to end up having the boy Rascal and the girl Rascal approaching the map, and we're going to get some tower hits if he doesn't respond to it. Yeah, so he actually ends up having to go in for a Lumberjack. I want to go in for a Bar Barrel plus a Dark Goblin. The Bar Barrel will be able to tank for the Baby Dragon, so that's always good. He goes in for a Poison, so that's a very adventurous maneuver. He's down a lot of Elixir, so I actually want to pressure him right now. When they drop a 4 Elixir card or more, they can't get a Golem back in cycle in time. So I want to kill that early. Oh, that was really well played with the Bar Barrel. I appreciate that play, man. That was a good play, man. Really, really good prediction. Well played. And we'll see what's up. We'll see what he wants to do, because he just used his Bar Barrel. I kind of want to rush opposite if he goes in for a Golem. Yeah, man. This is good for us. I'm going to go for a Miner here. And I need to save my Mortar. I need to save the Mortar because I want to be able to pull that opposite. He's going to go for a Lumberjack. I want to go for a Bar Barrel on top, so then we can kill that Lumberjack. I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang as well. As long as I'm able to pull opposite with a Mortar. Going for a Dark Goblin here. I think we might be okay, especially if I go for Rascals here as well. Yeah, he's not able to hit everything. He's going to go in for a NATO, a Poison, but that's definitely not going to kill, man. We're going to be able to push opposite lane here as well. Again, going for a Mortar. Plays super aggressive. He's probably going to try to cycle back, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. I'm going to go in for a Bar Barrel. I'm going to go for a Dark Goblin. I'm not going to give him that value. He goes in for his own Bar Barrel. We still get a Kobe shot. And now I'm going to go in for Rascals here as well, because I want to be able to just keep applying aggression when we have the advantage. When he doesn't have Bar Barrel in cycle, it's always great for us to keep up the aggression. So the Miner is on top of the tower. He doesn't have much Elixir for that. I actually want to go for a Fireball, so maybe we can get extra hits. And all I need to do is go in for my own Bar Barrel to finish that off. Kind of want to go in for a Mortar here, just to pull. Make sure that we don't have to deal with that. I want to go in for bats here. I want to go in for a high Goblin Gang so then we can pull the Lumberjack. And then go in for my own Bar Barrel again. So yeah, if we're just able to pull the Baby Dragon, we're not going to have issues. No gripes. I'm going to go in for a Miner again, and then I want to go in for a Dark Goblin. I think I'm actually going to have to go in for bats as well. The Dark Goblin is still going to be approaching the side that we want, so that's always brilliant. We should be able to walk away with this W. So despite him having a lot of spells, he just isn't really able to counter Mortar. Mortar does still end up beating most Golem players if you play it correctly. I'm going to go in for a Mortar here, and then he's going to have to spend too much Elixir with a Golem, and when he does that, then I can Miner and Fireball anything that he defends with, and then he loses the game. So, yeah, GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you, man. Oh, he actually tried to defend there. He played pretty well with that NATO, but it just didn't matter. GG, well played, man. You played pretty well. I'm going to go kick off the game with a Mortar. We'll see what's up. This guy's going to end up going in with a Mortar of his own. All right, man, I see you. Mortar on Mortar action. I see it. I'm going to go Bar Barrel here, and then I want to go for a Miner. The Miner will be tanked for by the Bar Barrel, so we should get some extra hits on the tower. Maybe we get a Mortar connection as well, because we end up finishing off his Mortar a little bit quicker. And we do. Brilliant for us. So I'm going to go Dark Goblin, and I want to go Goblin Gang to finish off his Goblin before he actually gets any connection. Awesome. I'm going to go bats as well. So we end up seeing a different type of mortar deck. He's going to have mortar, but he's going to have skeleton barrel. That's very interesting, man. I haven't seen that in a fat minute. Oh, he's also going to have snowball, but we get that connection with our mortar. We go for the barb build to finish him off there at the river, and then we get 2 hits with the barb. No, he's actually going to go for a dark goblin, so I'm going to go for a miner on defense to snipe that. Unfortunately, oh yeah, we did push it off. I was like, yo, unfortunately we didn't push it off, but we did. So a little bit scared about that. And then his bats, they were just sacrificed. They gave him absolutely no value. Not even a single hit on our tower. That's what I'm talking about, man. Kicking off the game strong with mortar bait. That's what I like to see. Mortar on mortar action. So he could mortar, and I would split my goblin gang. Don't want to split my rascals because the girl rascals would die then, and it's a 5 elixir commitment. That'd be really bad. I don't even have to. I could just let that lock, and then I could dark goblin. And then mortar. Going for another bar barrel here. Juicy connection. Oh, let's kill that. That's amazing, man. Unfortunately, we're going to end up losing the mortar again, but it's okay. Mortar provided us enough value. Enough Kobe shots. I'm going to go for another goblin gang here. And yeah, we're in a prime position to win this game. We just need to defend against the skeleton barrels here. So if he goes in for a skeleton barrel, I really want to kill it early with the rascals, so that's what I'm going to do. Go for a lower dark goblin because if he miners, I don't want him to hit it. Yeah, so that's a very common play that you'll see a lot of times when they run mortar. They're going to go in for the miner in the back of the tower. So when you're using your dark goblin, it's not safe to drop your dark goblin here. It's also really not safe to drop your dark goblin like in the back either. So yeah, it's going to go in for a defensive mortar because I just need to defend for the rest of the game. I'm going to go for rascals as well to snipe his dark goblin. I'm going to go for a goblin gang. So yeah, I'm just being cognizant of the fact that all you do is defend, and we should be able to run out the timer, guys. So all I need to do is just go in for a dark goblin here. Get ready. Going to go miner his dark goblin as well. Trying to kill a skeleton barrel before it crosses the river. That would be really amazing for us. He's going to miner, so I want to go bats to DPS it down as soon as possible. I actually have to fireball because he has 1 bat alive. Really unfortunate. I'm going to go in for a mortar. His skeleton barrel will connect. Then I go for a barb barrel. His mortar will connect to our mortar as well, and we should just win. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. I'm going to go drop a good luck here. I'm going to go for bats in the back, and we'll see what's up. This guy's not dropping anything so far. He's going to go for a Mega Minion, so I'm going to go split my rascals. Maybe he's also going to be running Golemn. We have no idea. We will see, boys. I'm ready. My body's prepared. So we see Mega Minion, and we end up seeing a Dark Prince. This is looking like Giant Double Prince with triple spell, probably. That's what my guess is here. See if he logs this. I don't want to drop anything else if he does. Go mortar opposite. If he goes in for a giant, I'm a little bit scared. Don't want to give him too much value. Okay, never mind. He's going to go. Yeah, he does log. Okay. As expected, as per usual. We get so much damage with that mortar, though. Since he did log, I feel very opportunistic with this goblin gang plus miner. Maybe we can get some value here. He's going to go Dank Prince. I want to go in for Dark Goblin. Maybe we mitigate the amount of damage he gets. He was only getting 1 hit. And then the Dark Prince is... Wow, why would you poison that? I was going to die anyway. Okay. I guess he was expecting me to defend with more swarm units, but I'm not that savage. So he made a prediction. Good thing for us. We didn't fall for it. I'm just really petrified of people with so many spells. I'm not about the life of giving him value. Going for another mortar here. See if he drops a giant. If he does, I feel like I could go in for bats. Okay, Golemn. Alright, man. Everyone's out here running Golemn. Golemn deck do you have in store for us, though, brother? Bats here. I just want to kill that as soon as possible. I'm a little bit scared. I want to go rascals here. I just didn't want to give him value with like a goblin or a barb barrel or something as well. I don't even know what this guy has yet. I'm always scared of GC players because you never know what they're running. Yeah, so he's just going to log here. Probably doesn't have barb barrel with us as well. We'll see, though. I'm going to go for another mortar. We definitely outcycle his Golemn. Our cycle's faster. There's no ear back to it. That's going to lock on the tower, and that should be a considerable amount of damage. So what are you going to do here, man? What are you about, brother? I should probably just end up taking tower. Yeah, so he's about to go in for another like parade push. He's wanting to sack this tower and then make a really nice counter push after. Oh, he's got Electro Dragon. That is not what I want to see. So the one issue, the only deck that you don't want to see is Electro Dragon, because the Electro Dragon wrecks Mortar, man. And it wrecks the Rascals. So I got to make sure that I keep the Rascals alive. Oh, I got so much log value. That's a fat yikes from me. I need a Fireball. I think that those is our best bet. Somehow I need to kill that. I'm not certain how that's going to happen. Alright, Dark Goblin's out here. That Prince does end up dying. Okay, somehow, some way, we did barely pull through. But yeah, man, the Electro Dragon is just really not fun to see when you're running Mortar bait with Rascals. If I had Prince, then it's super, super easy. But yeah, the Electro Dragon is the one variation that's scary for me. Yeah, glad to win that. In the back, I'm going to go for Rascals in the back as well. We'll see what's up. This guy is going to end up going in for a Dark... No, he's going to end up having Bandit and Electro Dragon, so that's a yikes for me again. I hate seeing Electro Dragon, dude. Get this out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm going to go for a Mortar opposite. Hopefully we can get some value out of that. So he's going to end up having Electro Dragon with Bar Barrel and a lot of spam. So this will be a rough one. It's actually not a good matchup for Mortar bait. For once in our life, we have a pretty bad one. Pretty bad matchup here. So hopefully we can deal with this. I want to end up going in for Miner here. Bats as well. So if I'm able to get the bats on top of the tower, then that's prime. Because he doesn't end up having any other like spell of dealing with that. He's going to have freeze, he's going to have fireball or poison. And you don't really want to use those on top of bats. Because he ends up only having the Bar Barrel as a small spell and no other great way of killing that besides the Electro Dragon. So bats are definitely an issue for him. I have to sack this Mortar, which is unfortunate, but it's a situation that I've discovered is a reality. To go Goblin Gang as well to finish off those bats. It's a lot of damage for him, but I'm okay with it. I have to be okay with it, honestly. So he's spending a ton of elixir, and I'm going to wait, guys. I need to wait for enough elixir for a miner with this. As I said before, since he just uses Bar Barrel, he's going to have to Electro Dragon this. Just uses Fireball, yeah. That'll get a ton of damage on the Electro Dragon, rendering it useless, essentially. I'm going to go Dark Goblin. He's going to Bandit on this. I just wanted to mitigate the amount of damage from the Electro Dragon. I don't want hits on my tower. He's going to Bandit. Dude, he's going to eat it? No way! That's like 700 damage! What are you doing? He doesn't want... He doesn't care. He's also going for Bar Put in the back because I guess, like, new meta plays. I'm going to Fireball here. I'm going to keep it in range with the Fireball with the Goblin Gang. Dude, this guy's crazy. He went for the Bar Put in the back because I guess his logic was, yo, if I go for Bar Put in the back, guess what happens? He can't ever Fireball me then. So what is he going to Fireball now? He's going to Fireball the Rascals. He's going to Fireball... Yeah, he's going to Fireball the Rascals, of course. So it's really hard for me to deal with the Electro Dragon, as I said before. So I'm going to go for Goblin Gang. Keep our Dark Goblin alive. And then I want to go in for Bats plus Miner because it's super hard for him to deal with that. I'm going to keep trying to get this card cycle where I go in for the Bats plus Miner push against these Bar Pup players. That's one of the best things that you guys could ever do. I'm going to Fireball here. I was trying to get more value. I was hoping that he would be stupid enough to drop the Electro Dragon really close. Didn't really work out for us. I was optimistic, though. I'm a very optimistic sir. GG, well played. All I gotta do is Fireball you and I win the game. If you don't, yeah, you didn't let that lock on. But GG. Well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Feels really good to beat these Bar Pub players, man. Especially when they have Electro Dragon. I'm going to go for Goblin Gang at the river. He's going to go for a Zap. So after seeing Zap, this might be a Mortar bait deck as well. We don't know. But I want to go for Bats. I want to conserve them. I'm going to cycle them in the back. I'm not going to end up splitting them here because he just uses Zap. I want to get some value out of them maybe. I'm going to go tank for them with a Miner and maybe get some chip damage here. See if we can bait out another spell or something. That's a ton of damage. That is a considerable 500 damage there. I'm going to go for Rascals. I'm not going to leak any elixir. Then I also have to end up going for a Mortar. So the Mortar in that placement is prime. If you guys did not know, that's going to give me tower damage. It's also going to end up pulling the balloon. And then I'm going to split everything so he's not able to get freeze value. Super, super important when you're playing against any type of balloon freeze player. You need to drop that Mortar right there. That is the only placement that is viable against these Mortar players. Everything else is suboptimal, so don't do it. Alright, so this guy is going to also end up having the Mega Minion. Thankfully, I already know what he's running. Really, really good for us early on to identify what he's rocking. Just going to Fireball that. I just want to get shit damage. I don't want to go drop units into him that's going to give him value. And obviously, if I get 201 damage early on, early snack, that's always good, man. I'm going to end up going in for a Bar Barrel here so then I can get an easy Bats off. He's going to Zap this, but I want to kill that Lumberjack on his side of the map, hopefully. Not happening. So I'm going to go Goblin Gang here. I assume he's probably going to Balloon here. We'll see. I mean, if he drops a Balloon in the middle, then I can make some miraculous things happen, but... Nah, that's not happening. I'm going to go Rascals early. And I just want to really split everything. So here we go. I'm going to go Dark Goblin. If he goes in for a freeze, then easy Bats and he doesn't get any chip. That's just so stupid. It's like, I don't know. I guess freeze players just don't know what they're doing. So it doesn't surprise me, but Damn, man, that's like a bad idea. He wasn't going to have enough elixir for anything else there. Single elixir. So I'm going to go for a miner. Got to save your mortar. The one thing that could make me lose this game is deciding to go in for a mortar out of cycle. If I mortar out of cycle of his balloon, then I'm losing the game. I need to keep that in cycle with the balloon at all points. Just went for a Valkyrie because... So I kind of want to play aggressive here. Want to just keep cycling fireballs, miners here. He doesn't have Valkyrie in cycle, so let's make it happen. Let's get that Dark Goblin on the tower and take the W. Yeah, he got severely outplayed, so we will win this game. Did make a few misplays, so we're just going to capitalize on it. I need to go for rascals here and then save enough for the mortar. He's going to drop it. Okay. Ooh, did that push it? It did. It didn't matter, though. I'm going to go for a goblin gang, and then I want to go in for bats because he just uses zap, and we should win the game. And that mortar keeps giving me hits. So not only does it defend the balloon, but it gives you counter push, and it gives you value hitting their tower. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Got him, Chief.